Good morning, brother and sister in the Dhamma. I'm very glad and happy and Mahasadhu for Babs to give me this opportunity to lead you all for Sunday Puja. Today, our Jivat brother give me a topic, a Buddhist prerequisite qualities. In Chinese Mandarin, we call 一位佛教徒应具备的素质. Of course, to give a Dhamma sharing in English is very tough for me, but it's a challenge to me. That I try my best. Rojak. So y'all don't mind. My English is broken English and not proper grammar. So y'all can correct me if I say wrong. Okay. So why Brother Jivat give me this question? He's very wisdom one. Every time when I came, he give me very how to say 很有建设性的题目 how to say in English very constructive question or Dhamma to help all of you more understand Buddhism and more understand the value of practice. That's why always he give me the topic is very challenging one. But it's very benefit to you if you understand. Because nowadays, everybody say, what is Phật Tổ, what is Phật Cao Thổ. But they do things not according to Buddhist teaching. That's why he give me this question. Actually, all the problem we see also, we know also. But we cannot say too much. That's why, Brother Jivat 是借刀杀人。伊咪做豺狼。要學班地做豺狼，伊將所有 problem 所有應該愛correct one let 班地 do 啦。So this question also very problem very how to say like recently many monks they collect money because lay people, lay devotee, they do want to learn more Dhamma by listening Dhamma. You see why Eight Noble Path, right view and right understanding put in front first. First thing when you all become a Buddhism, first thing we want to do, our duty and your duty is brainwash. Brainwash or brainwash? Brainwash. Without understanding the Dhamma, do 好心做歹代志。你好心做坏事 You are good heart you want to support, but you do the thing without following the law of karma, without following the Vinaya, without following the Dhamma, without following the Buddha teaching, without benefit to the Sangha. That's why as a lay devotee, you have to have the quality to become a 真心佛教徒. Still now I don't know how to say in 真心佛教徒. Huh? Light faith Buddhist. So you must have a light faith first, satta, in the proper way. Then only you can perform all the service support for the benefit, for long evil lasting, for the Buddha Sasana, for the Sangha, for yourself, for the social. Nowadays, very 好笑, 好笑 even though a Buddhism, he say I'm Buddhism, but they don't want to observe 5 precepts one. If you don't to become a good person, how can you become a Buddhism? You didn't have this quality, prerequisites, 最基本的素质 how can you say I'm Buddhism? Because you know Buddhism got 2 qualities. One is wisdom, one is metta and compassion. If you don't restrain yourself to be a good people, how can you influence people? How can you let people see the benefit of Buddhism? What Buddhism can bring for others? So that's why as a Buddhism, we must have a good quality. 講無用嘅做得好重要講無用講各樣都要講得個講字他們講So first thing, the first quality we have to have is our Buddha teaching, past Buddha, present Buddha, future Buddha, they say the same thing. Sappa papasa akaranam kusalasa upasampada satita pariyodapanam etam Buddha nasasanam. The non-doing of anything wicked or anything which is unwholesome, which is beneficial to us, harmful to us, harmful to other people. That's why first thing. Then the second thing, undertaking of what is good. Whatever is good benefit to us, it can improve, it can how to uplight our life, we have to do, and for the other. The purification of one mind. This is the teaching of the Buddha. So we see nowadays, even though many people say they are Buddhism, but they still do things against the law of karma, against the law of the government law, and again of the against the how to say 道德 virtues. So first thing, if you didn't contribute anything to the social, to others, you become at least a good person. So it's very mahasadu to you already, because you protect yourself, you protect the social, you protect your family, you protect all beings. So 底线 how to say? Best life, you must become a best life. You must become a good person. Don't create any problem against the law, against the karma one, the law of karma. So the second thing, you try your best. If you are able to do something good for yourself and the social, like today, you have this ability, you build this monastery, this center, to help more people to know Buddhism, to practice, to improve their life. This is very great. This is very great. How to say? 贡献, how to say? Contribution to the social, to the country, to all beings, and to the next generation. So you try your best to do those things with your ability to help, to promote. Then the third thing is very more difficult. Nowadays, Buddhism, they say they are Buddhism, they don't want to meditate. They just always dana, or just always go like to listen Dhamma, but they don't want to practice. This, walang bo tan liu te hoi Dhamma, profound Dhamma, we just take 贪有求皮无贪有求的这个求的心嘛，so it's not benefit much to us because we still got defilement. So that's why as a Buddhism, best life you have to become a virtuous people. Second thing, you try to improve yourself, to do service to others for the benefit of all. Then the third thing, you must try always to meditate. Because without meditate, you cannot get enlightened, you cannot get liberation, you cannot bring more benefit to all beings. Okay, then the other thing, there is one sutta. This verse is from Dhammapada, Kudaka Nikaya, Dhammapada, book 1, Vaga verses 183. So the other thing I want to quote is, the Lord Buddha advised for lay person what a lay person supposed to have the quality. This is from Anguttara Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, chapter 8, Sutta 54, Dika Janu Sutta. One day, a layman, his name is Dika Janu, he approached the Buddha, he asked a question. Bhante, we are laymen enjoying sensual pleasure, living at home in a house full of children. We use sandalwood from Kasi. Kasi is a place in India time. We wear garland, sand, and amgun. Amgun is what? We receive gold and silver. Let the Blessed One teach us the Dhamma in a way that we will lead to our welfare and happiness in this present life and in future life. So I would like to ask all of you, why you become a lay devotee of Buddhist? Why? Why you practice Buddhist? Why? The purpose. Right, sister, why you share with us? Why you become a Buddhist? Why you practice Buddhist? Purify your mind. Then, recording again. Good. This is our purpose, main aim, and liberation. Because when we get liberation, we can benefit a lot of beings. So he asked, the question is, of course, you want to have welfare and happiness in present life and in future life. You must have the quality. 你要有那个素质，那个 condition. So how the Buddha replied this question, answer this question, we see the wisdom of Buddha. So 4 things that leads to the welfare and happiness of all a craftsman in future life. So he have to possess, 拥有 possess 4 quality. 4 quality 性记住 accomplishment in faith, accomplishment in morality, accomplishment in generosity, accomplishment in wisdom. Okay, accomplishment in faith, you see, according to Buddha teaching, according to Buddhist practice, there are 4 types of noble one. Sotapanna is the stream and trim. So Sotapanna, they have 4 quality. 他们有4不坏性 in English I don't know how to call. They are fit to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha and morality. They won't shaking their mind one. This is the quality. When a person or a Buddhism, a lay person or a monk practice accordingly to Buddha teaching, Sila, Samadhi, Panya, so Samatha and Vipassana, then he get attainment. First attainment is Sotapanna, stream entry. He won't 退步, how to say? Won't fall back. So even though you say, Brother Jivat, I give you the whole world, you don't want to become a Buddhist, you won't shake your mind because you have right faith to the Buddha. So we can quote one story from Dhammapada. There was a layman, he very illness and very poor. 他有那个麻风病, how to say? Persist sickness. So, but he already attained Sotapanna, entry stream. So one day, the Saka Deoraja, 你们知道一王大帝、永王代代 he want to test, he want to know those who practice according to Buddha teaching, 4 noble truths or 4 satipatthana, when they get attainment, what quality they have. So he come, he how to say, 变成一个人, how to say, change to be like human beings. He approached the poor person, the sick, ill, leprosy man. So he say, I offer you the whole world, all the wealth, so you relinquish Buddhism, how do you say? 舍弃佛教, 放弃佛教. Relinquish Buddhism, you don't become Buddhism, or you become a Christian, or become a Hindu, or you become a Muslim. So I will give you all what you want. I let you become healthy, handsome, very wealthy, very powerful. So this layman, this how represent all men. He say, all these things is only for short benefit. Short-term benefit. All this wealth is cannot bring me everlasting benefit and happiness. I have 7 wealth. Only the 圣人有的7圣财 7 no 没有7圣财，他拥有7种圣人的财富。7 saint wealth. First I have satta. Satta to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha and morality. Second I have wisdom. Third I have well learned. Then fourth I have do dana. Then he have 7. This 7我講世間嘅財富可以俾你帶嚟今生嘅幸福，但係將來係冇嘅。Only this 7 wealth of sin can everlasting bring you benefit. Even though you possess all, like nowadays, your strive very hard to earn more. To earn more, buy car, buy house, buy share, or you a lot. But this is not your refuge. When your karma come, habis了。我们的财富啊，我哋嘅財富啊 ，they have 5 things can destroy it. One is your 不孝之子，無聽話嘅囝，無孝順嘅囝。Then the other thing is the 災難，火災、水災 ，how to say? Natural disaster, like COVID come, even though you are very well, even though you have to face the challenge, then another thing is the robbers. Then another thing is robbery and the 暴君, income tax also want to tax you. So this thing no secure you have, but if you can, how to say, 善用. You know how to use it to do, how wisely use it to cultivate good, do more merit, help others. This thing you can bring you present happiness and welfare in future. So because karma, you put the seed in future, it will ripe, then it will help you. In future, your life is more supreme in this present life, and you can use this to help you to improve your practice and to support the sasana. That's why faith is very important. If you have listening to the Dhamma, you have this quality, it can do more benefit to all beings. So these 4 qualities as a lay devotee, 真心这样讲了 right faith, you have to have these 4 qualities. Then the other thing is morality. So you know the importance of the morality. Why we get the human life? Why beings can reborn in the heaven? Because you have morality. 13业, then kusala deeds, then wholesome practice. So only you can get a human life or reborn in the heaven. So generosity is very important. So even though you practice a lot of bhavana, but without generosity, in future life you very poor, you cannot practice Buddhist. Like today, or you're very hockey, 好有福氣啊 Some people 一工做2份工、3份工食袂飽 So because they are poor. When you're poor, you cannot practice. It's very difficult because you have many duties. You have to keep on strive to earn more money to take care of your family. But if you are rich, 你翹卡人攤以後，你開你免家己攤呢。你看 all big boss, they sit there only, they just sign, they don't need to do anything. They throw to the CEO to do everything, is it? They earn money for him, is it? So now, so do sing, you can go here, go there, support here, support there, go for this retreat, go for that retreat. Some say, hey sister, why you didn't come? Oh, bo ing tan jia sing ko. So because you didn't do dana. So how you support yourself to practice Buddhist? How you accumulate more money through your wealth to support the sasana. So dana is very important for supportive condition, for the revelation, for the practice, and for all beings. So you can do a lot. 广结三言，广结法言. That's why generosity also is the inner quality we have to have. But of course, generosity there are many ways. By sharing your wealth. And then the other thing is promote the Dhamma. Like you build this center, you do Dana Dhamma. So 法布施胜过一切事 The Dhamma Dana is most supreme among all the offering is to help people to grow up by wisdom. Then wisdom is very important. 保佑人你講下咩就相信they didn't through understanding, they didn't contemplate, or they didn't do a lot of 觀察 how to say investigate. People say he just listen or believe blindly without light faith. That's why you have to listen more Dhamma, and through meditation, when your mind grow up, your wisdom also will grow up. So you more understand the law of karma, how to perform practice, how to do good is more benefit, more direct, and more supreme. So wisdom also very important. That's why this is 5 quality Buddha answer or guide the Dijajanu layman. 5 quality, if you possess, then you will help you and will lead you welfare, happiness for this present life and future life. Not because for yourself, also for your family member, or for the social, for the country, for all beings. Then, according to Dikka Nikaya Sigarovada Sutta, they also Buddha say 6 channels for dissipating wealth which he does not pursue. So 有人成功貪累這邊有人對守不住貪了對無去，嗰是會失敗。Because of this 6 unwholesome quality they possess or they practice or they follow indulgence in intoxicant which cause infatuation and heedlessness， 飲了酒就亂來咯，失去理智就沒有羞恥心they do those things are shameful to harm himself and others in mentality and physicality, and sweltering in straight and unseemly hour. 有人半暝佫出來行，佮來互人拍落沙，佮是互人害佮是啥物 ？Because they don't go in the proper time spend too much of time of sweltering in the street, figuring their theatrical show 逐工看連續劇。看家買讀冊，買做工，無心做工is a drugs， 你知道嗎？鴉片鴉片我就說鴉片。我 film 潛移默化。According to this 醫學 ，how to say 醫學 ，medical 那是講 if you only 沉迷 in 這個看電視我們的學習能力會下降，超過2個鐘頭，好像。我們的學習能力，我們越來越不想學習indulgence in gambling which cause heedlessness 我講世界有幾款的鬼博鬼酒鬼這個鬼gamble 蝦米都博博了無驚死愈博愈深。So we have some devotee also. Got one devotee is very fit to do dana, you know. Always he want to go genting Tan lim uncle limit he will come to monastery do a lot of dana even though he how to say borrow money from Jiwat then he go and offer Kentucky to Bante, then he make expression tan ni wa ki uncle limit tao ai tan tam po lui. That's why sometimes we are very how to say practice Buddhist like this he came to Uncle Lima. Suppose he's a businessman. At the end, habis business because he have wrong view, not proper way to earn money. 是對的就是對的，唔是對的求無用的。君子愛財，求之有道。Not against the karma, not against the law, not against the virtues. That's why Jiwat give me the question. We know many problems. Even though they say they are Buddhist devotee, they didn't follow exactly. They follow what they want, not follow what the Dhamma can lead us. Associate with the evil companion. This is a big problem. Nowadays, TikTok, handphone, all this 小眼 brainwash 那个 mind 什么巧了。You don't 小看潜移默化我们每天都被很多 media brainwash。What's the 对现在我是 brainwashing 吗？催眠 how to say in English？ Hypnotize, I also hypnotize yours, ma. Hypnotize in proper way or in the wrong way, in the right view or wrong view. That's why whoever 你跟什么人在一起，你就是怎么样的人。喜欢 gamble 人就一直讲 gamble， 喜欢看戏人就一直讲看戏，喜欢 shopping 人就讲 shopping 哈，喜欢 Dhamma 人就讲 Dhamma 咯。So who you ever associate is very important. It will influence, it will change your life. That's why Mangala Sutta, first Mangala is what? Not associate with the foolish one. Second is what? Why these two put in front of the 33 Mangala, 38 Mangala? Because 它是手嘛 the most important one 嘛。That's why please try 大安食言，睁开眼睛交朋友，交到好朋友恭喜你，交到坏朋友 happy 了。Yes, you see many Buddhists nowadays. Why some Buddhists they become Buddhists after that they change other religion? Got many, you know. Then and some Buddhism they practice Buddhism for 20 years, 30 years. When they face karma, that time they lost faith. They sad. They how to say? 绝望 how to say? Lost hope because they didn't have all this quality we mentioned here. If they practice accordingly, gradually, then they build up the right faith. They more understanding. Then they how to say develop all the quality. When they face all these problems, they can overcome by the Dhamma with the wisdom, not shaped by their mind. Okay, in habit of illness, 懒惰，好吃懒惰。现在有很多专有名词，什么躺平族啦、坑老族啦，一大堆 especially Japan Korea, all these developed country they more emphasize for the materiality so they didn't have materiality 享受物质上面享受they didn't have inner how to say quality so this all problem a lot. You go on YouTube and see Okay, the end I would like to quote another sutta is Kalyametta Sutta. So what should be done by one skilled in goodness who has comprehended the state of peace? This peace is in many interpretation, nibbana, jhana, okay, wisdom. So you have to have 15 quality He ought to be able, straight and upright, easy to speak to, meek, without conceit, satisfied with little. This is the big problem. Even though now people 人生不足蛇吞象很重要Even though 現在 Buddhism so very 貪功德貪這個貪那個whatever they do also they want to 貪Not because of Dhamma, not because of purify their mind, not because of do merit to develop their wisdom, to support them to more understand the Dhamma, to support them to can practice this bhavana or meditation more well, but they want to have little, easy to support, free from duties, my type and light in living, with faculties at peace, prudent, not forward, and greedless among the family. So he should not do the slightest thing whereby others who are wise might find fault with him. This is from Khuddaka Nikaya Sutta Nipata, Kalyametta Sutta. So today I quote 4 sutta. This is what Buddha advised, what Buddha teach us to how to build up the inner quality to help us to practice more wisdomly, and then we can go our life more brightly. We can benefit to ourselves, we can benefit to the family member, to the social, and we can accumulate a lot of merits to support us to shorten our this samsara rebirth. So hopefully my simple Dhamma sharing will let you understand. Of course, there are more sutta which Buddha have quote and Buddha have advised how to improve ourselves to be a right faith Buddhism. So my sharing is still here. So any question you all would like to ask? Question section. Any question, brother and sister? When always we say any question, everybody keep quiet. Huh? Okay, like brother.
Vegetarian is a prerequisite for Buddhist. 吃斋啊，是不是一个
I understand your question. Okay. 你又做我做坏人了咯。Okay. Actually, Buddha teaching is very, how to say, 自由 how to say? Free. For food, you are free to choose what diet you will wish. But in condition, 不奸杀、不吻杀、不为你而杀 you can take meat, but 3 types of meat you shouldn't take. You see when they are killed. You hear when they are killed. Then purposely kill for you. This type of meat you shouldn't take because we practice metta, not to harm other beings, their life. So like monk, when they go pindapat, even though I'm vegetarian diet, I have to, today 好了 high protein 人 offer 我貴嗌燒巴哇 So 學長 oh no, I'm vegetarian, you should not 罪過你不可以給和尚吃飯 should not do like this because they didn't do anything wrong according to karma, dharma. So we have to accept happily with respect mind to let them cultivate the merits. And then when we bring back this thing, according to our diet, we can increase to the kapia, dharma worker, or dharma friend. No waste one, no waste. According to dana, when they have a beneficial and the of 布施者、收施者 how to say? Beneficial 是收施者吗？布施者 how to say? The one who donor and the thing to offer, 3 together already you perform the dana, you will gain the benefit, the merits. Whether I eat or not eat, you don't worry. But we should accept, even though we are veggie diet. So another thing, 10 type of meat we should not take. For monk, elephant meat, dog meat, leopard meat, dog meat, horse meat, bear meat, bear, bear. 还有 human meat, tiger meat, snake meat. 嗰幾項我未記 Why monks should not take this type of meat? Like in Buddha times, horse and elephant is a weapon for war and as a transport. So you should not kill. It belongs to government. So when you eat, then you have been arrested. 被抓 arrested. Then all those who are wild animal meat, you should not take. Because when you take too much, your sweat, 你的汗 because monk in Buddha time, monk all most of them stay in the forest, practice in the forest. Then the wild animal, they will smell your sweat, then they will attack you. Then like dog meat, should not take. 用廣東很下賤，很低賤。Like Malay people don't like to feed the dog. 你講很假垃圾 Then they don't eat 豬肉 pig meat. 你講很假垃圾，蝦米垃圾都食。Not like cow, they only take grass 有很低賤、很下賤的人才吃這樣的肉。Because monk is a very their statue is very status is very holy one. So they have to give a good example. So that's why this 10 type of meat cannot consume by a monk. Got their reason. And the other thing, another type of meat you should not offer to a monk is a raw meat. Raw meat sashimi, all this you should not offer. The rest of the meat, as long as you didn't see, you didn't hear, it's not intentionally killed for you, you can eat. Like look at pasar malam buy cha xiao peng mia biao kin like you go to the seafood restaurant you say, oh, why that one you cannot because it still have live one. So why nowadays people emphasize Buddhists must become a veggie? That's why 一贯道是不是佛教徒 ？No, not because you are veggie, you are labeled, you are Buddhist. When you practice according to Sappa, Papasa, Akaranam, Kusalasa, Upasampada, the three you are only Buddhist. Not because what you eat, you are labeled, you are Buddhist. Nothing to do with eat, as a Buddhist, 真心佛教徒. But we respect when you want to, for your healthy condition, for your own condition, for the environment, for the经济, economy, you want to help all this. You want to become veggie, you can, but you should not say this is the teaching of the Buddha. You have freedom to choose what type of diet you want. You understand, brother? And then Buddhism, when Buddhism bring to China, then because China monk very difficult to go to Pindabat. They don't respect. So monks have to cook themselves. Then the Liang Wu Di, the king of Liang Wu Di, this rule is by him, set by him. One monk have to become a veggie. So nothing to do. Why they promote monk must be a veggie? If you don't veggie, you don't have compassion to being. Compassion to being nothing to do with the meat. The meat because the meat don't have life already. It's just a rupa. It's just 只是一个色法，它没有生命。That's why Buddha laid down only 3 types of meat you should not take. Purposely kill for you, you should not take because you are no compassion. But already kill one, already see out, you can take no problem because no life already. Okay, brother, you understand? But we encourage you can become a veggie But not all diet people suitable for veggie So you emphasize so they cannot practice Buddhism. It's not good 我们阻碍人家 to say obstacle them to be a Buddhist You understand what I mean? Okay. But I not condemn or criticize other sect of practice Buddhism. I just say what according to Buddha and what I know. Even though I'm already veggie for 30 years. So wherever go, I go for Pindachara. They give me meat, I also accept. Got one time a devotee, he invite me to his hometown palace to do dana. You know when I sit down, all high protein. 大鱼大肉大龜大蝦喎 I still eat because of his benefit. I still eat, even though I'm veggie. So we must consider for the benefit of the donor, for the sasana prolong, you should not do nothing to do with the Dhamma and against the practice one. So that's why you must have a quality of right view. This is very important. Today there was another sutta mentioned about the right view we have to have as a faith 真心佛教徒 真心佛教徒 right faith lay devotee. Okay, any other question?
班弟想问一下，在日常生活里面如果我们遇到状况的时候情绪升起时我们没有办法，没有那个力量去往好那方面去，应该讲好呢？这方面。
深呼吸。In daily life, if we cannot manage to control our mind and when our anger arises, how we should do? So I just joke with her So how to say? Control your breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Then another thing you can do is reflect the karma, the law of karma. If you anger, you cannot solve the problem, but you create a lot of unwholesome. Then in future life, when you reborn as a human, you are very ugly. You know? So when you think like this, so I should not harm myself. Even though I cannot solve the problem when I anger, things go worse and worse. You understand? The other thing you must understand, all beings not like to be harmed, include myself. So I should not harm others because 同理心 compassion to other people. Third thing, who are the one who anger? 生气的是谁？ Five khandha only, rising and falling only. Then fourth thing, why I anger? Because of 人事物。你是为什么生气？为一个人，还是为了一个事情，还是为了一个东西 ？Sister， 你所谓的生气啊，你是为什么生气？我是说是什么导致你生气？
小孩子啊。这些了。
那你 can contemplate a karma， 你欠他还完就没有事，这样就很心甘情愿。Your anger won't arise and won't extend.
谢谢王。
So there are many ways you can contemplate by using the Dharma. That's why the quality as a Buddhism, you always must reflect. Did I follow accordingly? Did I have right view? Did I listen more Dharma? That's why just now Buddha tell the Dika layman 4 quality wisdom. When you face problems, so you think in the wisdom way or you think in the wrong way. Okay, so you come and listen more Dharma lah. Here invite many monks here, foreigner monk, Western monk, listen especially this year. 这个 box very 老 many monks come here. Okay, and meditate more and practice. Another one is practice metta. It's very straightforward weapon to overcome anger. 厌我无敌无怨恨 May I no enmity. When you want to anger, then may I free from enmity. May I free from hypnotize your mind, brainwash your mind. 转移。OK。
师父你好啊。你好。我想问无我怎么解释
？Non-self 这什么叫无我 ？Only Buddhists teach non-self. You go to the Bible, you go to the Quran, you go to the 4 Veda. You don't see this word 无我 non-self. Non-self in Pali we call anatta. 无我的意思是说，因为没有一个实体的我。你说有我，那你知道吗？我头发会白，你可以讲我头发不要白，我不要老，我不要病，我不要苦，我不要遭受所有的不幸，按照我的意愿。如果你可以决意这样，那就有我咯。但是偏偏连你的身体、你的感受，你都不能够控制，因为它是因缘 condition 的东西 ，rising and falling。里面没有一个灵魂 soul 可以永恒不变的，所以叫无我咯。所有无我就是每一个实体的生命在主宰着一切我们所体验的，我们的身体也好，我们的心理也好，都是因缘生因缘灭的。
因缘生结。
所以叫无我。如果你讲有我按照你的心愿，你要怎么样就怎么样。比如说你的身体不要老，永远保存青春永驻18岁，可以做到吗？如果你讲有我，有我就是说这有一个实体可以控制、可以决定，但是不能啊，所有人都做不到啊，所以无我嘛，因为它是按照因缘条件的嘛 ，cause and condition 的嘛 ，falling and rising 嘛，随着自然的定律在运作了嘛，所以没有一个实体的我，这样叫做无我咯。Understand? But this is very deep. You want to understand, really understand 无我 you must practice systematically, gradually by train morality. Second is samadhi. Then after that, through samadhi, you have the light of wisdom. You have to practice nama, rupa. Then you have to practice 6 types of yana. Then you have to practice paticca samuppada. Then you really only understand what is 无我。Now you understand only the level of word 文字 how to say 字面上面 understanding. But when you daily life you face all of problem, you still very big ego, because you then practice accordingly, systematically through samatha and vipassana. When samatha and vipassana, when you really have the jhana, you will see things just how to say 能量 how to say energy only falling rising all the whole world with life without life one all only energy falling and rising only you didn't see a soul how to say 不是一个how to say 实体 how to say physical things on or everything is only condition only. They will really see through the wisdom, through the attainment, Magga Pala. Now you just understand by words, 字面上了解而已。Okay, you can go into the Anattarakana Sutta. Buddha 讲色是我吗？如果色是我，你可以说你不要它这样，你不要它那样，你不要它老化。但是它偏偏不能啊，受是我吗？今天我生气，这个受是我吗？叫什么叫不要生气，他还要生气，也是无我咯。You cannot control because they are they falling and think by condition one. Understand 吗？冰景 ask Jiwan. This topic is very deep. You must quote many sutta. You must come and attend more classes, Dhamma classes, meditation. Okay. You must come and join meditation retreat. Buff will organize.
班代，我想清楚了解一下，如果我们 offer Dana 给一个出家人 ，OK， 给一个僧团，还有给let's say 啦，1万个僧团，他们是做那个讲的那个就是大供养啊 ，What is different？ 就是说有任何的差别吗？Thank you.
Her question is, if we offer dana to the sangha or to one monk or to many monks, what is the difference? Is it your question is like this? Of course, according to Buddha teaching, there is sutta in Majjhima Nikaya 叫做Kamma Vibhanga 什么 Vibhanga Sutta. Buddha has stated they have two types of dana. One is individual dana, one is sangha dana. Individual dana, they have 14 types of individual dana. Sangha dana, they have 7 types of sangha dana. Why Buddha say this? Why Buddha expound this sutta? Because when Buddha attained Buddhahood, so his mother, stepmother, his auntie, 自2块袈裟或者说自己做，用手做，给了2 set of rope. He want to offer only for Buddha. Buddha said, you should not offer to me for your benefit, long, everlasting. You have to offer to the sangha. So Buddha reject her 3 times, but he still not understand why Buddha don't want to accept for himself, want to encourage her to offer to the sangha. Then Buddha say this sutta lah. So like for individual dana is you offer only for personal use. For like I'm Dhammasiri, you just for Dhammasiri. Dhammasiri won't share with other his brotherhood. You understand? That's all for individual. So individual they have 14 type of individual. The lowest one is animal lah. Then the other more higher one is those human without virtuous one. The third type is virtuous one. The fourth one who have jhana or psychic power. The fifth one who have attained Sotapanna Magga, Sotapanna Pala. Then until Buddhahood lah. The highest one is Buddha. Second is Pacceka Buddha. Third one is Arahant with Pala. Then fourth one is Arhat with Magga, like this 14 type. This one individual one. Then for 7 type of sangha dana, the sangha of bhikkhu bhikkhuni read by the Buddha is the most supreme one. But nowadays, because Theravada no bhikkhuni sangha, only bhikkhu sangha, and Buddha also no more. So only they have one type of sangha only, bhikkhu sangha. So bhikkhu sangha is in community. A community, 4 bhikkhus called sangha. So you see, when you pay respect to Tipajan, you will say, I will pay respect to Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. We wouldn't say we pay respect to Bhante yourself. Because Bhante also represents the Sangha. Buddha also part of the Sangha. So Sangha is a community. Buddhism want to be prolonged, to be handed over to many generation, they need a Sangha. So that's why when you offer to a group of monks, it's a Sangha. When you offer to only one monk, it's only individual dana. It's very big difference for the benefit of yourself and for the benefit of the community. Then the other thing, when you offer to one monk and offer to the group of monks, you of course 广结善缘嘛。都甲无相关和尚结缘嘛。And different monks they have different quality 嘛。Some monks Sila very pure, some monk samatha very strong, some monk wisdom very strong, some monk is very skilled to give a Dhamma talk, someone can do a lot of Dhamma activity, so they have the different quality. Lúc kết bộ sáng yến mà, đôi hockey, đôi cái cả hockey này, you see even the Buddha disciple, he have 18 great disciple mà, punya one nang. Ascetic practice one, wisdom one. 舍利佛尊者是智慧第一了嘛，目犍尊者是神通第一了嘛。They have different quality. So 嘛，及無上嗰個one day get in 咯。So you and then is a secure in past in future life you maybe you will meet all this monk again because 都計 get in 了啊。So he will lead you, will help you in your practice 啊。所以我們講廣結善緣嘛。So in different way we say, one is because of different type of dana. Second type is for the benefit for the community. Third type because you get 好緣嘛。不然買結完少多一個朋友好過你多一個敵人這樣咯。That's why if your ability you can do more, you try 啦。You try. That's why we like to organize a pilgrimage to go for 1,000 monks, offer like Pa'ao, like Siangka. We always, why devotee they want to organize this type of big dana. And different Bhante have different practice level quality. Some are hard, some are anagami. How you know? Some got 4 jhana, some got psychic power. You understand? Okay.
Just allow me to share before we end this session, regarding the prerequisite of the quality of the Buddha, just for our discussion here. There are 3 major qualities that you need to have. The first quality we need to have is, you need to be respectful and humble. That's the first element, the quality we should possess. The second one is 知恩感恩. That means you need to be grateful. There's a 知恩感恩. There's a sutta called Katanu Kataveda in Buddha's teaching. And then the third one is 服务以贡献. That means you need to service. This is the 3 very basic quality a Buddhist should have before you step into the Buddhism store. Thank you.
Okay, Mahasadu for Brother Jiwat to share. Of course, just now I have mentioned, actually got many sutta Buddha have quoted. These 3 values also have in Mangala Sutta. You know Mangala Sutta also got mentioned. But this is basically because when you have these 3 qualities, you can do more. 千受益满招损 if you don't have the quality of how to say 谦虚 how to say in English humble you very ego one you come to Buddhist you won't learn more so 不能够受教不能够得到法益 this is very important nowadays those who are very well learned they don't have the humble mind to practice to listen to be guide. This is an obstacle for them to go more higher in Buddhist teaching. This is very important one. Sadhu, our brother Jiwa, share with us. This is right what they him say. Also in Sutta, many Sutta Buddha also quote this quality should be possessed by a devotee or lay devotee or monk when they want to come into Buddhism. You see one more story we can quote a story. Upali, you know Upali, Arahat Upali. When he want to ordain, before that he is a slave to the how to say 王子 prince like Devadatta, or they want to ordain few of them, he is a barber for them so when they say, oh Upali, we want to go ordain this, all this our wealth we give to you, he don't want. Then he run very fast, he reach first before all the prince. Then when Buddha want to ordain, Buddha ordain him first, not ordain all the prince, because want them to be humble, because not because of status you come to ordain. That's why nowadays also very difficult when youngsters to ordain like they are university graduate or they are CEO on social, they have very power, they are very rich, they are very known. We are also very difficult to guide them because their ego very strong. It really build out a wall, 不能够受教了. So we also face this type of problem as a sangha when we recruit a new monk. Without these three qualities, and the other thing he said also, no monk say, I don't want to contribute, I just want to practice. But according to Vinaya, monk must learn Vinaya 5 years. He have to serve his teacher. You see, as a monk, a junior monk, he have to wake up early than his teacher. Like teacher wake up 3:30 morning, he have to wake up 3 o'clock. He have to go to wash the toilet, prepare the brush, clean his robe, clean his bag. No, all monk when he ordain don't need to do all this service one. 高高在上，哇！你们捧到他Kentucky Fried Chicken, Starbucks, 哇 iPhone, 哇 habis they don't know how to appreciate. The other thing you say appreciate 感恩So 冇人知話，今日今日冇激我只哇，都冇歡喜。我問講。He don't know how difficult you earn money. They request this, request that. Nowadays also 你们寵開我們和尚帶我們去這裡玩，帶我們去那邊玩，帶我們坐遊艇，哇！變得忙不懂得 gratitude， 因為得到太容易了。These three qualities is very important, not only for you, even for a monk. That's why many problems we can see nowadays without without deliver these three qualities. Brother Jiwa, dearly, this is very important. The baseline quality we must have, even though a monk who want to ordain to become a member of the sangha.
Yeah.
Sadhu.
Okay, sadhu.
Okay.